Barry's extra half-step rules, covered in earlier videos, are great for making jazz lines in your improvising. In this video, we look at some other possibilities on the major scale extra half-step rules. There's a PDF file that goes with this video. To get it, go to www.petemartin.info, click Videos, and scroll down to Barry Harris for Jazz Mandolin. It really helps my channel if you click like, so please do that so more folks can find these videos. I really appreciate it. Bebop players use chromatic runs in their improvising all the time. You can improve your jazz sound by incorporating these into your solos. Barry's extra half-step rules, covered in video 9 of this series, introduce common ways players use these. If needed, go back and review, and make sure you feel comfortable playing those ideas. Review this now at the link above. Once again, make sure you understand and can execute the material in video 9 before going farther in this video. When players first start learning Barry's system, it can be confusing for a number of reasons. This also applies to his extra half-step rules. I was very confused for a few months before these started to make sense and I could apply them when improvising. After many months, I found a way of applying the extra half steps that seemed to be more logical to how I think and started to use them that way. I will share them here with apologies to all the Barry folks out there. The biggest difference to me is the idea of putting 1, 3, 5, and 6 on the beat, what Barry calls playing rhythmically. Against a major chord, my first difference is anytime we start on 1, 3, 5, or 6, we play one extra half step between 6 and 5. Remember, in this instance, this will both work against a C6 and a C major 7 chord. See this in example 1. Anytime I start on 1, 3, 5, or 6 of a major chord, I can put 3 extra half steps between 6 and 5, 3 and 2, and 2 and 1. See this in example 2. When improvising, I think of a major chord as 1, 3, 5, and 6. Anytime I start on the beat with one of those notes, adding 1 extra half step between 6 and 5, or 3 extra half steps between 6, 5, 3, 2, and 2, 1, it always works. It is when starting on non-chord tones, 2, 4, and 7, that something else comes into play. If we start on 2, the note D, and descend, we put D, B, and G on the beat. Notice G is a chord tone and is now on the beat. If we start on 4, the note F, and descend, we put F, D, B, and G on the beat. Notice that G is a chord tone and is now on the beat. If we start on 7, the note B, and descend, we have B and G on the beat. Again, G is a chord tone and is now on the beat. See this in example 3. Once we get to where a chord tone is on the beat, we simply go from that point following the rules of chord tone on the beat seen in examples 1 and 2. In example 4, we start on the 4th of the C major scale, the note F, descend with no extra half steps. When we get to G, which is marked with an X in the PDF file, we go back to the chord tone on the beat rule and descend the rest of the scale with 3 extra half steps. See this in example 4. If you find this video useful, I ask that you consider supporting this channel on my website through my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/PeteMartin. For the very low price of $3 a month, you allow me to keep adding content on my YouTube channel and website. I also teach online lessons if anyone is interested. Thank you. Oh, by the way, people tell me I don't smile during these videos, and I need to smile more. There you are. Another option of adding extra half steps is to get to the chord tone landing on the beat as soon as possible. Let's do this as we did in example 4, starting on the 4th and descend. This time when we get to D, an extra half step between D and C will put the C on the beat, and we can descend following the chord tone on the beat rules. This is a line I've transcribed from pianist Red Garland in a number of different tunes. See this in example 5. If we start on the 7, we can descend chromatically to the 6. This puts the 6th on the beat, and then we can follow the chord tone on the beat rule from that point on. See this in example 6. One of my personal favorite lines is to put a 4-note triplet with a chromatic approach note in front of the line in example 6. Play this in example 7. 1, 2, 3. There are many other options for getting the chord tone on the beat as soon as possible. Your assignment is to find more of these on your own and practice many of these ideas in all keys. Be sure to subscribe, click the bell icon to be notified of new videos, click like, and check out my website and Patreon page. I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching.